well, if she wants to be certain that she'll finish in the top 3, that will put her into second with only Janja Garnbret who can beat her. So this is an important climb for Ai. She finished the boulder round with a score of 44.5. So not a bad score, but not up there with some of the others. Ai has a lot of work to do here, but we know that she really can pull it out on the lead wall.
Yeah, she is our individual lead world champion, remember. Beat Janja Garnbret, due to count back. She also topped the routes. Let's see what she can do here. She comes up, hits that jib. Up with the right hand. And there's Oriane in the foreground as MORI in the background hits the steep part of the wall. And from here on, it's all in the arms. And we've seen a few athletes burn out through these sections.
MORI in the semi-finals, she finished the boulder round with 44.9, so a similar to score to today. And then in the lead, she got a 92. If she does that today, we will see her.
I'm being told by our tech people behind the scenes, if MORI does top or the hold before she's qualified, otherwise Brooke is qualified. That's what I'm being told in terms of info.
Interesting, yeah, so if she gets that 137.8, thank you to everyone for doing the maths for me. She needs to have a great climb right now. We know she's capable of it, but the pressure is on. Pressure never seeming to fluster Ai in the slightest, always looking composed, always looking calm, very rarely making mistakes.
And it's the kind of route that might suit her. You know, this resistant style of climbing she's really good at.
We know Ai tends to not enjoy the more dynamic moves. There aren't any big, wild dynamic moves on this climb. You said it perfectly. It is resistance climbing. The climbers just have to keep moving and fight the pump, but also not run out of time, which we've seen Ai do previously. So keep an eye on that clock, but also don't take your eyes off Ai at the same time.
Oh, it's just too many places to look here, and that scoreboard keeps moving as well. It's exhausting to watch, and it's brilliant action here for us all. What sport climbing is. Out to the right crimp. High toe for MORI. Into that pinch again.
She seems to be climbing with a really good pace right now. Often we see Ai climbing very slowly, very deliberately, but she's climbing with a great pace. She's got 3:40 on the clock as she hits the 30 zone.
Yeah, down in 7th position, 74.5. Up with the right hand now. Now she's entering this different section, all the way to the left, back right towards the 60, and then pretty much straight up from there towards the center of the wall where our camera, the clip draw, and the last hold await.
And we know this next section is powerful. It's going to be zapping her energy. She does look calm and composed, but we've seen climbers have to fight so hard here.
Kicks out with the left foot.
Ai climbing really efficiently, really straight arms, not having to fight on these moves. You see her hit a hold. When she hits that hold, as soon as she's comfortable, you see her relax into that position, never fighting against herself, climbing really smart through all of these sections so far.
Into 4th now. Yeah, this blue section nearly finished. One last bump out towards the right as she steps through, and then we enter the final part of this route. Bit of relief for the hands, but the technical climbing steps up a gear. Oh, she just makes that reach through.
A huge move up there, but what impressive climbing. She twisted right in, making that move really work for her and her style.
Gets this clip in. Okay, well that's the last clip of the route before the top, so she doesn't need to worry about that anymore. Now it's just pure climbing.
She's climbed herself into bronze medal position and a few moves away from that silver medal. Currently, obviously, we've still got Janja Garnbret to go, but if she gets the silver at this point, she will be going to the Olympics.
And Ai looks up towards the heavily chalked up crimp, nails it first time, swings those legs over, and Ai not looking yet like she's really struggling too much, but pause here as she tries to find her left foot. And now she's got to do a big move, but drops it change the angle to that 25 degrees.
You see her turn there, she's looking down at the clock to check how much time she has. She has 1 minute 20 as she reaches the final section, the head wall being the change of angle here. She's up into the head wall on this next section. We see her on the yellow crimps and the black volumes. She's starting to look like she's trying, but she is getting very high and getting a lot of points on the board right now.
Yeah, that move to the blocked hold, she made it look easy, but it's a really powerful movement, and it just shows her strength that she could do it that way.
A powerful movement, and the route setters said it was a really far move. JAIN being one of the shorter climbers, yet making it look easy. She looks like she's got energy left to burn.
She does, but she hasn't really got time. 44 seconds on the clock. She's got a way to go.
She does, but she's still so solid. She's still so controlled, and she is not far from the top. This is a great climb from her.
Oh, that was close. Hit the crimp, locks it off with the hand. 30 seconds on the clock as she drops the knee down, crosses through, pops the foot.
Crosses through and loses the back foot. That is what brought her down there. She puts